What it is, YouTube? Big T World, man. I'm back at y'all with another video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, follow your boy, man. I already know what time it is. Make sure you hit the website, BigTeeClothingCompany.com. So y'all can see, man. I am doing local, man. I'm not even doing the UPS right now, man. They had a little holiday, Memorial Day thing, so we were they don't usually have the loads and stuff, during their time from who we go through, stuff like that. So we end up doing the local thing today, man. For the rest of the week. So it's something different, man. But that's not what this video is about. So I meant to do this video, man, a couple of days ago. Actually, right after the fight, to be honest. That's what I was gonna do this video. So, sorry, man, I'm kind of shaking. The parking lot is bumpy, man. Moving me around. So I apologize for the shakiness, man. But big dip right here, big dip. Big dip, I saw it coming. Big dip. Yeah, that look knocking back there, man. So yeah, man, currently I'm in the day cab, man, as y'all can see. I'm in the day cab. The truck, man, the green monster, man, is down and it's need a shock, man. I think it needs some shocks or something like that on it. So gotta get the shocks taken care of, man. That's one thing. So that's on the agenda for that. Gotta get the shocks done, man. And that's where we at on that, man. On a sec. Hold on, buddy. Let me pause y'all. Alright, guys, I'm back, man. I'm back. Had to close my door on the passenger side over there, man. It was kind of open there. But yeah, man. Doing the local route, man. So I'll pretty much be at home tonight, the rest of the week, to be honest. So we're not out, man. Which is cool with me. I'm not really tripping, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes stuff get a little tiring, man. Just hitting the road all the time. It get tiring, man, trust me. But I am back in the stick. I hadn't drove a stick in a while, man. Used to the automatic kind of handicapped me, man. But back to the task, man. I meant to do this video when the fight ended, man, between Gervonta Tank Davis and Rolli Romero, man. Rolli. So let me get into it, man. Let me start out by saying this, man. Like I do all the videos, like I do every video that I'm in, that I comment on or anything, man, that I talk about. I am not a coach. I'm not a boxing promoter. I'm not a boxing specialist. I'm not a boxing analyst. None of that stuff, man. I'm none of the above. I'm a boxing fan. I like the combat sport. I like the sweet science of boxing. I love it, man, because it's a thinking man's game. You know what I'm saying? Boxing is sweet science, man. It's all about detail. Boxing is all about detail, man. You can be flashy and athletic and all that. You can be athletic, flashy, all that, man. Switch stance, all that kind of stuff. But, man, it comes down to pure skill and just basic fundamentals, man, when it comes to boxing. The flashiness and all that stuff comes, later on, man, when you kind of develop your craft and you're kind of athletic, you can do certain things. But to clear that up, man, I told y'all I did this video back. If you go back and watch my older video, when they had the fight coming up, I said this. I can recall myself saying, I said, Rolli gonna get knocked out, he gonna walk into something. I said, he gonna walk right into something, man. And so with that being said, I'm gonna give my breakdown of what happened, man. You know what I'm saying? On the fight. So the first round, I knew it was gonna be like a little filling out thing. But I knew Rolli was gonna come out trying to be the head honcho, try to, come out, blast Tank, walk him down, you know, all that kind of stuff because he thought Tank was too little. So, you know, he forgetting about Tank's skills. You know what I'm saying? He forgot about Tank's skills, man. He just thought he gonna walk in there. You know, he thought he was dealing with an amateur, and the boy wasn't gonna just, you know, just try to stand there and bang with him. You know what I'm saying? So, which he probably would have, you know, just it's that ego in every dude. You know what I'm saying? It's the ego in every man. But it's a business. You know, when Tank in the business, you know, you're making money. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case. So you ain't got to prove to the world that you can stand there and bang with this dude. You know what I'm saying? So now, don't get me wrong. I'm starting out by saying this before I get to the breaking down part. Rolli was big as shit. He looked like me. You know what I mean? He looked like a, you know, like his head didn't belong on his body, man. You know what I'm saying? And he was a big, you know, 135 dude, man. So I feel like he was a, you know, really big now. He could have been easily 47 or 54, man, the way he looked. You know what I'm saying? But they were just all, you know, muscle tone. So the thing is with Rolli, skills part, man, boxing part, like he got some power. You know what I'm saying? He got some power. I told y'all when I watched some of his other videos, you know, I saw how he moved, man. You know, he's flat-footed. He's straight up when he boxes. You know, he don't have no kind of defensive stance. You know what I'm saying? You know, he tried to do the whole crossbody, you know, type, you know, orthodox type stance, but he ain't got that kind of defense with it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you can look good standing there, whatever case. He just ain't got no defense with the stance. And so when he moves, there's no lateral movement, man. It just, he's a straightforward coming dude. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that's boxing him, you know what I'm saying? Anybody that's fighting him, like, look, he ain't got no lateral movement. You know, any coach gonna see that. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got no lateral movement. He's just a come forward fighter. So, no side to side movement, no fighting off the back foot, no, you know, none of that. He has none of that, man. So he's a come forward guy. I told y'all that fight he had with Marinez, that dude beat him, man. Dude, that was the biggest rivalry, I would say, man, since, you know, Olympics with Floyd and Roy. You know what I mean? I mean, the dude got robbed in the fight, man, because he clearly beat Rolli, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, that being said, Rolli come forward, man. He come forward, yeah, he come forward. You know, he come forward, but he ain't got no kind of, no, you know, he ain't got no head movement, no nothing, man, no footwork, none of that. You know, so he just come straight like a zombie, come straight forward. You take a punch, come straight forward. That's cool, taking a punch. You know what I'm saying? He doing that because he's young, because, you know, he's sticking his chest out, I'm the man type shit, and he gonna come forward. And I think, man, that, you know, that's a bad way to teach. You know what I'm saying? That's a bad way to be, because right now you ain't learning no fundamentals. You know what I'm saying? Or you think you're just gonna walk in and just knock somebody out just because you're bigger than them, or, you know, that was his attitude. You know what I'm saying? His whole thing was, man, this fucking small man can never be able to touch me. You know, his voice was just irritating me. But you know, nothing against the dude. You know what I'm saying? But I just think skill wise, he wasn't even on that level yet. You know what I'm saying? Especially the guys he was fighting was clearly, you know, whooping his ass, you know, in rounds. So, you know, but in that fight, man, you know, I saw him from the first, you know, to the time he got knocked out. All he was doing was pressing forward. Tank was moving around the ring. He was using the whole ring, you know what I'm saying, and all that. He was making Rolli chase him. There's a difference between being chased down and letting somebody chase you down. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I think Tank was doing. You know, Tank was like, you know, I'm gonna let him come over here, and Tank was having fun, talking to the crowd, talking to people, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, but he was well aware of what was going on with the Rolli. You know, he just knew how to get under Rolli's skin. All that shit is just tactics and stuff like that to get under somebody's skin. And that's what he did, man. He got under Rolli's skin. You know, Rolli couldn't take that. He always had the mean mug on the whole time. Tank laughing, smiling, talking to the dude and everything. So that's the way I'm in your head, man. If I'm smiling and laughing, this nigga is dead serious. You know, he got the mean mug on the whole trip. You know what I'm saying? So if he's doing that shit, you know, I'm in his head. I'm in his, you know, I got him. And so, like the second round, man, he came out, you know, don't get me wrong, Rolli landed a couple of little shots here and there, you know, He landed a hook or two, something like that. He hit Davis with a good right. But I just don't think it didn't bother him that much. What I'm saying? He didn't hit him where he like, oh, I'm hurt, or you touching me and it hurt, what I'm saying, or whatever. It wasn't that. What I'm saying? So the whole time I think Davis was just setting him up. Tank was setting him up, man, to walk into something. And that's what he was doing. What I'm saying? And then when Tank got on the rope, that was like the perfect time, what I'm saying? So when he came in, Rolly was cocking the right hand, what I'm saying? He was cocking the right hand, waiting. So when he did, he threw it, and Tank just went right up underneath the jump, man. What I'm saying? Like it's like right underneath it, and just he turned, bam. What I'm saying? And he ran into the shot more so than Tank threw the shot. The Tank was on the road when he threw it. What I'm saying? He wasn't even coming forward with the mother. He just kind of stuck it out there, and caught him, man. Caught him with the punch, bro. Like caught him flush on the face. And when he fell, he was out of it. Even when he got up on his feet, he was out on his feet. What I'm saying? So I can tell how how you know that. You can tell he was out on his feet because when he got up, the ref was like, walked to him, he stepped to the side. Then when the ref called it, he didn't have no kind of argument with it. He didn't try to, protest the call or nothing. He just stood there because he was out, man. He was out on his feet. So he couldn't really say nothing. He couldn't respond, just because he was out on his feet, man. He didn't, even though he was standing up, yeah, because, even if the ref had let it went on, Tank would have went in there, called him another with a good left, put him back out. What I'm saying? And if he knocked down again, the ref would just call him. What I mean? So I think the ref, did him a favor. What I'm saying? That type shit. And Rolly was game, man. He had his game face on. He was game. He should have had no excuses. You did all the talking. You did all the, I'm gonna knock you out in the first round. I'm gonna knock you out so and so. Tank never said I'm gonna knock you out the first round, second round. He didn't even say it. What I'm saying? So Rolly had to live up to that. Because the media gonna put you on point. They'll put you on blast when you say you're gonna knock somebody out in this round, that round, that round. And they looking for it. All eyes on you now. Let's see what you're gonna do, man. You've been talking, you've been doing this, you've been talking shit, you've been doing this, doing that. So as soon as you say you're gonna knock somebody out, okay, they looking for it, they ready. They waiting on it. What I'm saying? So, Rolly was game. But like I say, man, as far as the breakdown, he has no footwork, man. But at the end of the fight, they asked Tank, what else? He was like, hey, I'm here. What I'm saying? He's like, I'm here. His exact word was, I'm here. Now, if it comes to him and Ryan Garcia, Tank's still gonna win. Ryan Garcia is the perfect fighter for him. What I'm saying? I think he's tailor-made for him. I'm just gonna be honest with him. Just like Rolly was tailor-made for Tank. What I'm saying? I think Ryan Garcia is tailor-made for him too. He another guy that's standing straight up. He's a standing straight up type of guy. He's just long, and he's not that dude either. You know what I'm saying? So I think if he does fight Tank, if they do make that fight happen between him and Tank still will win. Tank would definitely win by knockout with him. I say, man, he's a straight up fighter too. What I mean by straight up fighter, let me break it down to you guys. What I mean by straight up fighter. You see, most guys have a stance. They either, they shoulders are up, so they're not relaxed like this. So if they're a fighter, their shoulders are in, they're up, neck is tucked, head is tucked and stuff like that. Not neck, but neck, the head is tucked in, and the chin is tucked down. You know what I mean? The chin is tucked down, and they got a little bounce to it. Somebody like Ryan Garcia, he's standing straight up too. He's a guy that stands straight up like this. You know what I'm saying? That's how he boxes. So he's not a guy that got any kind of defense. He got no, he don't have the peekaboo, nothing, man. He don't change up anything. So when they don't switch, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, give somebody some different looks, you don't make the other person think about what you're going to do, you're going to, you know what I'm saying, you're going to get caught with a good shot. I think Ryan Garcia is that type of guy. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to try to come in and try to walk you down. You know, and he really ain't that big. He's just long. You know what I'm saying? He's a long dude. You know, they're just like Devin Haney. He's just long. You know, Tank will be him. You know, so, I mean, I don't give nobody really much chance against Tank, man, but Shakur Stevens, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Let me get this, man. Oh, shit.
The next day.
All you too, man. Back, man. Y'all see, man, my location changed. I'm at home. This is the next day. So, it started raining, man. I was driving, so, you know, I didn't want to do a video while I was driving. It's raining, you know, and I couldn't finish up, man. So, here we go, man. I'm finishing up from yesterday on the video, man, with what I was talking about, Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis, if they make that fight happen. Now, if they do, man, like I say, I think I still see Tank winning the fight. I don't think there's going to be any different, man. Any different from, you know, him fighting Rolli. So it's not going to be any different, man. The outcome going to be the same. You know, like I said, Garcia is a fighter that's standing straight up, no movement, nothing like that. So, then plus he's just long. So, you know, Tank will get on the inside still, you know, and land that shot that he need and end the night. So, he's just not that guy. You know what I mean? But, you know, if it happens, it'll be a decent fight, man. I just think Tank will still come out on top, and won't be no real pressure for him, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he will still win by knockout to me, like he did Rolly, man. So, like with that being said, man, on that type of fight, the only fight that I see, man, that's really make any sense or will even come close to the type of fight we're looking for between, you know, two good fighters would be Tank and Stevenson. So, you know, I just believe that would be the fight. Don't really see nobody else, man, that can really stand up to that, man. So, not you know, it's hard, man, because, you know, it's the guys that I like, man. It's just some guys do things different, you know. Just Tank, just that all around guy, man. You know, he's becoming that superstar in his weight class, man. He was becoming that dude. So, you know, right now he's young. He's still young too. So, you know, right now he's that guy, man. Nobody really gonna take that shine away from him. You know what I mean? From what I see, you know, I just think that Rolly fight, something like that, was just personal. They had some little beef to get out the way, and they got it out the way. I think from here on out, it's like money things for him, for Tank. You know, like they say, strap season, man. So now he's ready to go out to some belts, you know, and try to collect some belts, man. So that's his next best thing. He can't really sit around and, you know, unless it makes sense, you know what I'm saying, like it's money wise and it's good and it's good bread, and he gonna go forward. But just him, you know, just fighting somebody, nah, I don't really think so, man. I don't really think so. I just think, you know, that's what he did. You know, that was a personal gig. He got it out the way. It's done. I don't think no rematch is going to be even, you know, in the near future, man, between him and Rolly. Rolly ain't really got nothing to offer. So, you know, you got to understand it's a business at the end of the day. So, ain't really got nothing to offer Tank, man. So, that being said, man, that was my, you know, thoughts on, you know, Rolly and Tank, and also Rolly and Ryan Garcia, man, if that ever happens. So, If it does, man, I give my breakdown on each fighter, what I think they do best, and what I think will work, what I think won't work. As always, in that video, I always state this: I'm not a analyst, I'm not a boxing expert, I'm not a boxing coach, specialist, none of that kind of stuff, man. Like I say, I just enjoy the sweet science of the sport, man. So, that being said, hope y'all like the video, man. Make sure you hit that like button, man. Smash that like button. Make sure you share the video, man. Make sure you leave a comment. And make sure you rock with your boy, man. It's BigTee, man. I'm out.